credibility. Do you think that you're still the same, or that somehow perception-wise that it's been affected?
I don't know. Some people say that I have zero credibility now, but I can live with that because it doesn't depend on what they think of me. It depends on what I think of myself. So I have never changed my views about myself, and I have never changed my views about what politics in this country should be about, what leadership should be about, and I will continue to be like that, you know.
Credibility or not, putting that aside, but it's undoubtedly that your reputation is affected. Do you see the need to salvage your reputation?
No, my reputation is not affected. You know, if people don't understand why I did certain things, then they can make their own opinion about me. I'm not in this business of trying to be the most popular guy in town. You know, I speak my mind about issues. You know, I state my position, and I'm not here to please anyone. You know, so they can. But the fact that they write about me is a good sign, because much as they hate me, they still talk about me. So that means that they think I'm a factor. You know, I have. What is it that I have done that make them so critical of me? You know, I left a party in a contest which I thought was flawed. I said, I don't want to be in a party that condoned that sort of party. That's it. So what have I done besides that? Have I cheated anyone? Have I, you know, nothing. You know, people have said a lot of things about me, you know, for many reasons. People change his mind, flip-flop, no credibility, but they still talk about me, you see. So I think I have something to say, and I'm still important. You know, that day Malay Mail gave me a front page just to say Zaid is no credibility, you know.
I saw your tweet.
So I think, as much as they like to hit me, they know I still have influence, and I believe that I still can contribute. My views are still important, so that's important to me. And I believe in what I am doing. You know, I don't compromise on the big things. I may change course here and there, but I don't. On the larger issues, I don't change. You know, so that's important.
But as a political leader, trust is an important thing. So how do you tell the people that you can trust me?
No, I don't have to tell them. I leave it to them. You know, I leave it to them. If they want to trust somebody else, go ahead. I mean, if they think they have trusted UMNO for 50 years, go ahead. You want to trust Pakatan Rakyat now, you go ahead. I give my views about things, and I'm not in a contest to be the next Prime Minister. So I don't worry about that. You know, I don't have to go to the people and say, please believe me again, huh? Because, you know, I don't have to worry about that. You know, I think people should use their head more than their heart, and people should be more understanding of the complexities of politics in this country and why we are where we are. And I'm just giving them a solution, an alternative view. If they don't like, hard luck.
When you openly apologize to PM, you criticize for being too close to PM, which is opposite of the standard.
You see, this is something that happens so many times. I did not apologize to PM because I was supporting BN. You see, when he became Prime Minister, I said in my speech that I said, this guy can't do any change, real change. So when he announced that he wanted to repeal the ISA, you know, something that I've been fighting for, so I said, I'm sorry that I got it wrong on that point. Even today, if the Prime Minister were to do something good, I would still praise him. But it doesn't mean that I support BN. You see, people, if I criticize Anwar once or twice or 3 times, it doesn't mean that I'm against opposition. You know, but that's politics in this country. You have to live with it. Yeah.
You were quite supportive when Najib actually announced the September 16th Eve reforms. But one of your recent article titled "The Sincerest One Will Win," or something along that lines. you're quite critical. So what do you think of the...
No, I think the problem is this, my own sense of it. I think the Prime Minister is trying to do something, but I think his party is not allowing him to do. That is my, and I say that, that is why I said, I think it's difficult for PN to change, or UMNO to change. So that is the situation now. So I'm not saying that the Prime Minister hasn't tried to change. I think he has, but I don't think he will be successful. Yeah.
When you first started out with Kita, you were actually quite critical of Pakatan, but now less so. And on January 9, you actually apologized to Dato' Seri UMNO. What changed?
No, I've always been critical, and I am still critical in some respect, but some of the things you said may have overstepped, may have been too harsh. That's all. And I said that because I thought he was going to be jailed, and I felt sorry for him, you know. It was a day before the judgment. So I sent a tweet to him, you know. I said, if I said something too harsh, you know, that's all. And people think I've done, I did that to go back to PKR. And, you know, these people like to talk all this, to speculate, all this kind of thing. But this is politics in this country, you know. I'm an idealist in my own way. I tend to be critical a lot of times, you know. But in politics, it's always relative. You know, it's always which is worse, which is less evil, which is less, you know, damaging, you know. And I believe that now that, although Pakatan is still, there's a lot of things that I don't agree with them, but I also think that you need a strong opposition in this country. I mean, that is paramount.